I'm gonna go into friends. And we're not driving off. Please walk. Thank you. This is Hope I'm on. I took the mic and camera from Tim after he just got done filming Smokey, I think. This is Hope. I've been riding her for a little while, and back in one of Tim's videos, he says about Shorty, about how different horses like different people. Well, different horses like different people, and she's one of the horses that like me a little bit more than Tim. Sorry, Tim. I gave you a pre-warning. And this is her third ride in Ramil's. And she's been really good. We've been working about softening her face up and stuff. And she's been really good. And she's on the immune builder, which it helped a lot. And she feels amazing. And the one thing about her is that she doesn't have a stop, and her willingness was like, meh. Her willingness is here. I'm steering, she's not going, so I'm gonna go straight, kind of oversteer, and she's been being really good. I'm squeezing and she's not giving. And I'm just little things. I'm steering with my legs, and she's every once in a while she'll get her head up, but then she'll put it down. I'm steering and she's not going, so I'm gonna go take a sharp turn. First time I put her in Ramil's, I had cones out, kind of like a weave. Steered her around just to get her used to turning around, and it really worked. Atta girl, let it out. For some reason, I have no clue why she prefers me over Tim, which is kind of interesting because her inner is a male. Out. There's a still open inner, and I'm just in her full. I have nothing really hard. Her is getting out. I'm steering with my leg and going straight. That's all it is. Just little things that make Ramil's 100% easier. I'm steering and she's not going. I'm steering. There you go. I'm using a lot of leg to round her up, and trying to get her nose in a little bit. It's already in. Before I rode her, her nose was just all the way out, very uneven. I'm squeezing and she's not giving, but I'm trying to let her find her comfort zone, and where she's comfortable, I'm just going to leave her alone. And normally that's where she should be. And her collect up, and I'll release, and she's getting slow. I'm going to speed her up a little bit. Sorry about the saddle. One thing that she's still working on is her stop. Ooh. And that's been one of her main goals, is the stop, in which she kind of gets sprung out and just very uneven, and I don't help her. I let her try to figure it out, but she wants to stay kind of in the ground, but not really. It's kind of Mac is playing in his feed bucket over there. Which, one thing about what her struggle is her loop offs and getting the right lead. I'm asking her shoulder to come over. It's not coming over. I am helping her. I am getting the shoulder over, and forward. Just little things get you picky. Before, in her lope, I'm steering and she's not going, so I'm steering, and go straight. Before, with her lope off, I couldn't lay a leg on her because she'll just go for about 10 laps. And now she's a bit settled. I'm steering, she's not going, I'm steering, go straight, Now we're going this way. Just a fun little game of what I would say drunk driving, not really, just raving riding. Just go all over the place. I have my hand down and keep her face there. I'm squeezing, have my leg on her. She's not going. Just waiting for her to round herself out. One thing with her, she was very uneven, and I made her very even. There you go. I can see in my shadow that she's getting around, and I can feel it if I sit back and I squeeze and I put my hand up. She slowed down. I'm just gonna keep adding this until she gets around. There, she rounded herself out. You probably didn't see it because I was probably off camera. Asking her to speed up a little. She's probably going to find the circle, which is fine. I'm off camera. Rather her find the center. I'm coming closer. I'm letting her get her own speed. She's not steering. And there you go. That a girl. What we've been also working on is speed and slows. Next time I come in the middle, I'm going to counter canter her, because that's one thing that she needs to get strong about. And she switched leads. I'm going to bring her back down. See if I can get the wrong lead again. Nope. She's been taught so well. She's slow open right now, which is kind of uncomfortable, to get on the correct lead. Before, she didn't want to get on the correct lead. She didn't want to pick up her right lead. He's scared to walk. She's a little bit of a, not really of a hot horse, but a little more of a jiggy. And we lope. She didn't pick it up right there, which I'm not going to get mad at her. Amber's dog's barking. Get her attention in. We're going to go straight. And then we're going to take this turn. We're going to go straight. We're going to take this turn. We're going to go straight. We're going to take this turn. Collect her up. She's not coming. Okay. Let's now I'm going to see if I can counter canter her. There we go. I'm pulling it. She's gonna let her figure it out. Counter canter her. Counter canter. And then we're gonna go straight. seem like I'm doing a lot, but I'm holding this little carriage ride, just holding her all together. I'm gonna go straight. She's leaning off, going straight. Oh. Stop wasn't the best. Just gonna let her sit here for a minute. Good girl. That's just one perks of her is not having a best stop. So I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna go to the right lead. I'm just gonna let her chill out for a minute, give her a loose rein. Well, we've been getting stops off of the fence turn, like the stop and roll back, but it don't help the straight lines and stuff like that. It just helps on the fence, in which that's one of her biggest things is off of the fence. She hasn't found very good confidence in that. Well, for any horses go straight for the first time and stop, it's not going to be a really big stop. It's just going to take time for them to get comfortable going straight. You just have to keep going straight. Every once in a while, throw a stop in, but just don't be too hard. If they have shoes on for the first time and you ask them to stop off the fence, they probably ain't going to stop. And then again, third time, you have to keep that. Just ride the horse you have right now, not the horse you had last week, not all of that. The horse you have right now is what you get. And you try to progress every single day. You ride them. It don't matter what it is. You can pick something and ask them to get a little bit better every single time. Let her get her walk around. My reins for a minute. Not asking her to lope, not asking anything. I just pick my reins up and I move my remote. I'm gonna pull on her a little, not hard. There we go. Just ask her to walk. I don't know if I'm off camera or not. I'm just walking and letting her settle into my neck rein. She's leaning into my right leg. I'm going to pick her shoulder up. We're trotting and I want to walk. My legs are nowhere near on her. I'm going to walk and get to the middle. And send her straight. I'm going to steer this way. This way. Over a little. Little things like that. She was waiting for it, and then she kind of got a little overly excited. I'm just gonna cut the circle in half. She's not giving to it. Go two hands. Bump her nose to the right to get into the circle. Let her go. Bump. We're still bumping. I'm holding the circus ride together, and what she's not, her right lead is not really nice, which wants to lean right. And I'm just, she's found where she's comfortable at. It's just, she don't want to stay there on this side. I still have my legs not really squeezing her. My calves are just sitting on. Asking her to asking her to steer and she's not steering. I'm not asking her to keep up where she's at, where she's comfortable. That's, you need the horse to find where they're comfortable, and then they will say, hey, that's where I should be, that's where it's best. Up. Not asking her to speed up. She's not getting her nose in. It's okay. Have my hand down. I'm just letting her find the circle. What's the main thing is I want her to find the circle. She's kind of drifting. There you go. Kind of get onto her for that. Let her go again. And I'm going to steer. Kind of not as slow, but just steer around. Just go straight towards the red bucket. They're still going straight. Then I'm going to turn. This helps her get her off of that left rein that she's not wanting to get off. Nope. Gonna canter her. She's trying to run through it. She's not happy. I'm just holding. Just holding. Just holding. Just holding. I'm letting go a little, but I'm holding. There we go. We picked up the wrong lead, what I wanted. Gonna counter canter her again. Just circle. Trying to get off. There you go. Hold on. Hold on. Just hold on a minute, please. Just hold on a minute. I know. Then I'm gonna go straight. It's kind of at an angle, which that's fine. Steer. Ah! Not all professionals have their best days. The first time I ever rode her, second time I think. Yeah, first time. I don't remember. That was a little bit ago. And at the time we was teaching her rollbacks on the fence. So I was sloping her, asked her to roll back and everything. And I stopped her on the fence. And she turned and lost a passenger that time, and now her up, get on her butt a little, going to walk her forward, let her have the reins, and asked her to roll back, and I almost came off of her, which it was a very nice ride. And nobody's came off of her. And I was still on a saddle. I just forgot my footing. And she turned. And nobody's came off of this horse at a stop and turn. Of course, I almost did it. Which would have been pretty funny if it would have gotten on video. But it wasn't. It was just a normal ride out here. Just gonna let her get your air. Be a very hard ride. This is one of her little rides. I have the tailback that she has in is from Classy and Flashy. I am kind of ambassador for them. So if you use BOGO8 at classyandflashy.com, I think it's classyandflashytailbacks.com, and you use BOGO8 at checkout, you will get 10. Giving her down. Ooh. See how she didn't stop? I'm gonna back her up. Squeeze, back her up. Ooh. And this has helped her a lot. Ooh. She didn't come. I'm pulling on her. That was unacceptable. Ooh. Just let her sit for a minute. Forward. Ooh. She didn't come. I pulled on her. If you want to be rude, I will pull on you. Ask her to walk again. Ooh. That time she thought about it, I'm going to back her up. Back her up. Let her, even though the backup's not fast back up right now, I'm going to let her back up correctly. I'm going to walk her around some more. I see her trying to catch her breath still. This is Hope. Tim should have a couple of playlists of her. Thank you for tuning in today. On to the next video we go. Thank y'all for watching.